guys, welcome back to Pilates Strong. My name is Lorraine. We're gonna do a great thigh slimming, booty sculpting workout that I love. I get requests for this all the time. Oftentimes I find that we're so focused on the glutes that we forget that there's also the thigh that we want to work out as well. So anyways, let's get started. I have a little pad here for my knee. I'm just gonna put my left knee on there. So you wanna make sure you have good form to begin with, right? I'm gonna start off on my hands and on my knees, okay? You're gonna keep your hips stacked over your knee, okay? So we're not here, and we're also not here, okay? We're right over the knee. I'll do my best to keep this without a mirror. And you're gonna try to keep your left leg stacked so that it's not leaning over to the left as you lift that leg. Because you'll notice that the hard thing about this exercise isn't so much about getting the leg up, it's really how do you stay square as you lift up and down. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna start with the donkey kick, up and down. And I think, let's kind of let the toe and the ankle do what it wants. So either flex or point, whatever you feel comfortable with today, go with that. If you wanna make it harder, you put your left arm out forwards like that. If you need a little more balance, you could take your left arm out to a diagonal and you'll notice you'll have that to push into to keep you from leaning to the left. There we go, so we're in it, okay? Lifting up and down. So I have 2-pound ankle weights. You can go with whatever weight you feel comfortable with. It doesn't have to be heavy, it could be no weight. I started without weights. I thought this was so hard when I first started. I couldn't do it. I could not do these workouts, it was crazy. So today I have 2-pound weights, which I think is great because the last exercise, you really do not want a heavy weight. And you'll see why, because you don't want to ruin your form. All right, 3, 2, now extend. It's like a little bit of a kick. So now we're kind of moving in and out. We're trying to do, so I often see a lot of like back movement with this. Try to minimize the movement in your back. So my core is tight. There's maybe a little bit of movement here, but not very much. I'm really keeping everything tight through the core. Heart rate's getting up there a little bit, which is good. Okay, we've got about 25 seconds here, in and out. And what I want you to focus on is as you lift, you should think of like your knee being on a track. So it's got this like track that it's following. So it's not wobbling as it goes in and out, all right? After this, guess what? We get to switch sides. So that should make you guys happy. Keep reaching. I'm already feeling my booty burn and my thigh, my hamstring is working. Like you need for my inner thigh, right? So if your toes are kind of going out, like you're not gonna feel your inner thigh. So keep that toe pointing straight back so you can feel your inner thigh. 3, 2. All right, switching sides. Back to donkey kicks, all right? Each exercise is about a minute long here. Okay, so just focus on your form, focus on your breath. Again, keep your hips stacked. Imagine there's a wall on that right side of you. And then just go up and down, all right? So reaching up and down, trying to keep a nice 90-degree angle. I notice on this leg, I like to let my leg go out a little, so I try to keep it at a nice 90. And thinking about like trying to reach the ceiling with my heel or my toe is helpful versus like a little bit out. We don't want that for the donkey kick. We want just nice and up, really good like that. Good, keep going. Again, try not to lean, focus on your breath. I gotta say, talking and doing this is so hard. So hard. I always have to psych myself up before videos. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to talk, which means I won't be able to breathe as well, which means it's gonna be a little bit harder, but it's all good. All right, keep going, lift, donkey kick, lift, and lift. The worst is when I forget to hit record. 3, 2, now add that extension, and in, extension. So again, you got that glass of water, on your pelvis here, and you're really paying attention to keeping yourself from leaning to the right, okay? Because you're gonna wanna like really lean into that to get the leg up. I'd rather have you go less high with the left leg and stay stacked over your right knee, okay? So form is very important here. Gosh, the form is actually the most important thing because if you don't have good form, you're not gonna feel the correct muscle engagement and firing pattern, which is really important with this. This leg is definitely a little harder for me. Good. Keep going. You got about 10-ish seconds. Again, no excessive movement in the low back and reach. And reach. So your shoulders are getting a little bit of a burn. I love this kind of stuff because every time I do it, I definitely feel that my arms are getting worked out. 3, 2. All right, switching sides again. Now we've got a straight leg lift, and this is where the lighter weight is a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna stay on my hands. Place your right toes on the ground. Take a look at your toe. Make sure that your toe is, your toes are facing down, not out. okay, or in. Long spine. I keep looking down, guys. Don't do that. Try to keep your head in line with your spine and lift. And I'll try to remind you, and then lower. So you want like a little squeeze at the top and then resist. And squeeze and resist. And notice I'm not going super high. I'm thinking more that I'm stretching the front of my right hip to get that leg up and then lower. And I'm just kind of taking a peek at my toe, make sure that they're not turning out. Because you'll notice when you turn out, it's a great exercise too, but I want you to feel a little more of that inner thigh. And to do that, you really have to keep those toes pointing down. It's almost like, I don't know, it's really interesting. It's like by doing that, you can almost feel like your inner thighs are like kind of magnetizing towards one another, okay? So keep going. You're gonna go for about another, let's see here, 15 seconds. All right, and then we're gonna do a fun little extension here where you are gonna actually turn your toes out. So what's so cool about the ankle weights, and I love, is you can feel not just your butt, but you feel your whole entire thigh. And that's another reason why I like the lighter weights. I feel like I find my thigh better with the lighter weights versus the heavy, which is usually more glute focused. 3, 2. Okay, now from here, kind of turn your leg out to the side a little bit. You're gonna bring that leg up. You're gonna bend it in and reach. You're gonna bend it in and reach. So you're kind of reaching at a diagonal. Your hips are turned out. I've got my right arm straight, my left arm down, and extend. All the while trying to keep still my left hip stacked on my left knee. Super important. Good. And press. Resist. I'm shaking. I don't know if you can see it, but I am shaking my right thigh. I'm talking thigh. All through there is burning. Love it. Okay, keep going. Everyone always thinks I'm crazy whenever I like say how much I love how it feels. But I gotta tell you, you're talking to somebody who has been in a back brace for 5 years, who really couldn't do this stuff. So absolutely, I'm thankful for being able to do this, for being able to work out and do things I never thought I'd be able to do, right? So I get excited, you know, I know it's kind of crazy. 3, 2, now hold, and let's do little lifts and lowers, and lift and lower, and lift and lower. Good. Try to have minimal movement in the hips, like, or in the back, I should say. So we're not here. We're not doing that, right? We're here, and here, and here. So your left forearm is down, your right arm is straight. Keep it going. Little squeeze as you lift, feels so good. Keep it moving. We got about, I don't know, 20-ish seconds, let's just call that. Keep going up and reach and lift, and then we're switching sides, all right? Thank goodness, good. Keep going, keep it going. Let that booty burn. This is like where you start to feel those areas of your glutes and your thigh that you know you wanna work out. Like for me, it's kind of like the corner of the butt cheek, underneath the smile of the butt cheek towards my inner thigh, if that makes any sense. 3, 2, and then switch sides. All right, so we got another side here. Fresh leg, let's do it. These are hard. I don't know about you guys, my heart rate is up. I don't know what it is yet because my watch is still locked. All right, so here we go, straight leg lifts. Take that left toes down, make sure they're pointing down. Okay, take that right hand out to the side a little and lift and lower. And again, when you're lifting, try not to like lean to that right side, right? Really keep a nice long spine here. Abs are tight, crown is long. Good. My hands like to be a little forward. For me, try playing with it being stacked underneath you a little bit. See if that feels good. If you like to go forward, that's fine. Just make sure you're, connecting that pinky into your, from the floor all the way up into your lat in the back of the armpit here. Keep going. Good. Up and down. Got a little over 15 seconds. Good. And lift and lower. And then we've got that sort of extended reach. Keep going. Abs are tight. Neck is long. Love these exercises. I'm resisting down. I'm squeezing my tush on the way up. So again, minimal movement in the low back, if any, right? Keep going. We got about 10 seconds here. Lift. Sometimes I like to put my hand on my abs and just kind of feel them engage as I lift and lower. 3, 2. Now from here, drop that right forearm down, okay? Lift that leg up. You're gonna bend that knee in and then reach. Okay, so now we're really getting in to that outer thigh, right? After all, it's a thigh slim. So we got the back of the thigh, right? Your hamstring. Now we're getting the sides of your thighs here, right? All this good stuff here. Good. Good, and reach. Good. So my toes are turned out here. I'm trying to get you guys to work all the angles of your booty here. Keep going. You have about less than 20 seconds here, so not too bad. And reach, and in. Gosh, I had to do another like procedure thing, another reason why I've been out, where I literally had to take like 8 weeks off of lunging and, you know, squats and all that stuff. So and even this stuff I had to minimize a little bit. Keep going, 5 more seconds. So it's really nice to be able to be back in it. Plus, as you can see, we moved again. We like to move, yeah, okay. 3, 2, hold. Seems like every time I make a video, I'm in a new spot. All right, down and up, down, up, down, lift. So really working through that outer thigh, outer glute. And again, make sure that your leg's not coming forward here, it's back, because you want to get the bottom of your butt towards that inner thigh as well. And as you do this, like, again, really pay attention to like not overusing your low back, because on this side, particularly for me, my back wants to move to do the work. So I've really got to focus on using the glutes. Good, keep it going. Lifting and lowering and lifting and lowering. It feels so good. It's like so great, right? Good, keep going. Woo, getting hot, 20 seconds here. About, good, and lower and lift. Lower, we're switching sides again. We've got the rainbow coming up. And lift, abs are tight. I love this, it's so good though. You can totally feel that it's working, it's so great. And lift, 3, 2. All right, turn it around. We're gonna do the rainbow, all right? Rainbow is awesome, super hard, always hard. The first time I ever did it, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even get my leg to turn around. Okay, so staying on your hands here, you're gonna lift that leg up, reach it all the way around like you're drawing a rainbow shape. Let it land on the floor. Let it rest for a second. Engage that inner thigh and glute and hamstring to bring it around. So the bigger and higher your rainbow is, the harder it is, right? And there's gonna be a little bit movement in your side here, but not too much. Again, because we're not like this. Like, this is not the movement that I want. I want nice, control, abs tight. Remember, it's a leg lengthening, slimming exercise. And what I love about the light weights, and I do this stuff so much, is it really draws everything into the center of the leg, right? So even for someone who might not have as, you know, like naturally slimmer thighs or whatever, which I think is so great, you can still kind of tone everything to the center more, right? There's all kinds of body types. Honor your body type, right? We're not gonna all be Giselle. That's just not how it works, okay? She's like a bajillion feet tall. But you can kind of slim yourself out, even if you do start off a little bit more on a thicker side. You can absolutely slim yourself in, and you do that not for the sake of slimming in, but for being healthy, right? For being healthy and being strong, okay? Because you want to work all these small muscles that then when you do your squats and your lunges, you've got a lot of stability muscles to work with here. Good, keep going through, keep working that leg, keep working that thigh, lifting, making that circle, up and over the rainbow. My inner thigh is working. Good, we're gonna go for about 10 more seconds here, and then you're gonna hold it back. Keep going, woo. 3, 2, now hold. Now let's do some circles. I'm not gonna do too many here. Just gonna kind of make some nice giant circles. Keep moving through. Woo, I love this feeling, it's so good. Up and around. Giant circles, trying to isolate that glute, that thigh. Now the whole thigh is just burning, right? 3, 2, and then let's reverse. Keep going, up and around. They get to switch sides after this, thank goodness, right? So you guys see how your whole thigh is working here, right? It's not just your bum. Good, keep going. Woo, loving the burn. About 10 seconds here, I'm definitely sweating. Good. 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. By now, you should feel that whole thigh burning, okay? So switching sides, you know, it's funny, both legs are burning here. And every time I turn, I'm like, wait, it's the right or left side I'm doing? So keep track, make sure that you're, you know, actually switching sides, because both sides are gonna burn. Okay, here we go. So taking that leg out to the side, up and around that rainbow, little tap. Again, you're engaging through your glute and your thigh to bring that leg around. Your abs are super tight. You know, you're really committed to this movement. You're not asleep. You're not falling asleep in the movement. Can you guys see that my dog is right now? Okay, don't wake up, don't bother me yet, because I gotta finish this video. He just opened his eyes like, oh, we're gonna play? Not yet, buddy, not yet. Keep going. Such a cutie pie. All right, so up and over, abs are tight, minimal movement in the waist and the hip. Really trying to control and isolate that leg. I am sweating. Long sleeves was not a good option today. It was cold this morning. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna put some long sleeve on. It's not even a full long sleeve. Here, I'll pull it up a little bit, that'll help. Good, keep going, up and over. Up and over. We've got a little over 10 seconds here to really feel that booty and that whole thigh burning. Maybe even the calf burning a little bit. Good. Keep going. Abs are tight. 3, 2. Now hold whatever direction, pick one, and make those nice big circles. Take a moment. Again, when you do this, we're not wagging our tail. Okay, we're not, that's for later. Don't do that now. So don't wag your tail. All right, Rocky can wag his. He's so cute. Good, keep going. Good. Keep going. Ooh, I love these, you guys. It feels so good. The circles always get me. I love, love, love them. I feel like as I'm moving through, I'm feeling the entire line working. 3, 2, and then reverse. Up and around, up and around. Woo! And you know, you're burning some fat here. You are, because your fat burn heart rate is in the heart. Oh my God, I can't talk. The fat burn zone is your heart rate. My goodness, okay? Is your heart rate, which is going to be 220 less your age. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. I'll write that out for you guys later. I can't remember now, I'm so tired. Okay, and then slowly release. All right. Wow, I can't speak at all. I'm just saying that you're in the fat burn zone for this, all right? Mine is usually about 115 to 125, and that's usually where I end up with when I do this stuff. Okay, now you're gonna do a fire hydrant. So you're on your switch sides again, you're on your right, you're lifting your right leg up and down and opening through that fire hydrant and then resisting close. And you're trying to keep that knee in line, like with your hip, right? So we're not back here. We really are trying to keep it here. Okay, keep lifting and lowering. Keep lifting and lowering. Good. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Up and down. Just kind of working through that. It should feel so, so good. Lifting and lowering. Moving and grooving. Good. Okay, you got about 20 seconds here. And then we're gonna hold it up and pulse. And again, this is where the lighter weight is really important because I don't want you to jam into your hip here, especially for most of us, our outer glutes and our outer thighs are really weak. When you're lifting, real quick tip, imagine that you're trying to push something out with your knee. That'll help it engage your thigh a little more. 3, 2, hold, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Oh, you're gonna feel that, guys. You're gonna feel that so good. Up and down, up and down, up and down, lifting, lowering, good. Pick up the pace a little, up, 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then rest. Okay, switching sides, all right? So let's get that thigh burned down a little bit here, okay? Take that leg out to the side, little fire hydrant, and lower. So take your time, make a little squeeze at the top, and then bring it back down. When you lift, try not to lean again, right? We're really trying to stay square, like you've got a glass of water on the backs of your hips here. Good, and keep going. Up and down, should feel pretty darn good. Yeah, so anyways, lots of stuff changing, lots of stuff going on. Good, should feel like the whole thigh working here. So yeah, this is great. Like if I was to check my heart rate right now, if I can actually get this up, where would I be here? I should be kind of in that fat burn zone. It's gonna probably take a while for it to show up here, which is 220 less your age times 0.6 or 0.7 there. I finally remembered it. Wow, that was crazy, huh? 3, 2, now hold it up and then I'll press and press. I like to flex my foot here a little bit. Good, and up, like I'm lifting something heavy with that thigh. Got about 15 seconds. heart rate is measuring now. I'm really excited to tell you what it is. Keep going up and up. Guys, I love these. They're so joint friendly. I'm all about long-term health. You know, I'm not about beating up my body for short-term results. I'm about long-term results, you know? Keep going up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then release. All right, guys, one last thing to get this finished off, to work those thighs. You're gonna lay on your stomach, okay? You're gonna do your froggy press. You're gonna put the soles of your feet together, ankle weights, yes, are still on, okay? And you're just going to kind of push your hips, like the front of your hips into the floor to keep your back protected, and then lift up and down. I want these to be really small. So push the feet together, lift up and down, and lift up and down. All right, it's calculating my heart rate. I'm just so curious what it is. I swear that's why I stay lean too, because I'm always doing this kind of stuff, building muscle, not overtraining. I don't overtrain. I try to stay balanced. You know, every now and then I do like a really hard workout, like maybe once a week. Otherwise, it's usually like this, where it's just, you know, good, like solid work. Oh yeah, look at that, 121 beats per minute. That is within my fat burn zone, which is awesome, which is what I love. And it's like I'm barely doing anything, but oh my gosh, am I sweating? Crazy, good. Keep going. We got about 20 seconds here. Lifting and lowering. You can kind of let your head rest if you want, or you can have your chest up. Good. Now let's pick it up and up and up and up and up and up. Squeeze, up, up, up. Burn it out, burn it out. I'm gonna add another 30 seconds here. Lift, 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 lift. I love these. You guys should feel all of this burn. Squeeze those feet together, you guys. You got about 15 seconds. Work those legs, work those legs. 10 seconds. Woo, it's burning so good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, almost there, and rest. Woo, all right guys, awesome job, awesome job. These are not easy. Look, with these little 2-pounders or no weight, you're gonna get a lot of work out of this. You know, feel free to adjust the weight as you need. So, you know, as you guys know, I love giving these videos to you. I really want to start getting to the nutrition part of it, and also why I've built this channel. A lot more to come. I've just been really busy between the surgery and the procedure and moving. It's just been a little hectic. So, and I appreciate each of you for the comments. Thank you. If I don't respond right away, it's not because I don't see them. I've just, you know, I'm just kind of just got a lot going on. So, but it's good. Oh, my little puppy just moved too. He's over there. That's my little Rocky boy. Anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.